Hey, I am Izzy Noodles. Welcome back to Fading Light 2. We're in the Caribbean Sea now, and we have an oxygen tank, which is very handy. So there's no pressure to explore, as what is usually the case when you are limited by your breath. So I always appreciate having an oxygen tank. So this is the level that shatters not using any medpacks as well, so you're going to be chugging them, absolutely. And it's pretty cool. So if you look behind you, so from where I started, we have the cool dolphins go by, and we can see when where we would have entered the water, so that it's not just thrown you into some underwater section. So that looks cool, but there's an invisible wall, so you can't actually go over there. And just a heads up, these tall plants, some of them do damage, some of them do not. So just a heads up, like everything does damage to you. But continuing on, so straight in front of me, we can pick up a harpoon and some flares. Now, in the message at the end of the last video, when we were thrown into this level, it explained that the crossbow turned into the harpoon gun. So if you happen to not have the crossbow, you can now have the harpoon gun straight away. And this is why the arrows were so handy. They're now harpoons. So let's begin. So as we come into here, I will need to actually equip my harpoon gun. There we go. There will be a barracuda. Oh, I need to reload my weapon already. And there's an orca you can see, but it doesn't do any damage to you. Awesome stuff. And we have a medpack right here. So now we'll have to head on through to this way. I highly recommend a save. So yeah, underwater levels can be tough at the best of times, but there is a current here and lots of spiky things. Things are gonna hurt you. You see, what did I even touch? Nobody knows. There is so much that's gonna do damage. So do your best. In the past I've had 3 medpacks before getting to the end of this section, but here just try and hug the right hand wall, because if you can get behind here, there is a secret. So I'm just going to equip some explosive ammo to break the chest. Awesome stuff, swap back. And in here we have each of the 3 types of ammo. So we have, I might accidentally call them arrows, I may have already done that. So we have the explosive harpoons there. I shot the big chest for poison harpoons. And you don't need to shoot or destroy anything to grab these normal harpoons. Now coming into the secret spawned a big old shark out here. And also, we're underwater. Don't be afraid to keep saving, because underwater levels, as I was saying, are pretty darn tough. And I absolutely will be saving a lot. Is it dead? Nope. Not now, it's dead. Okay. Okie dokie. So each step of the way. So when you're ready, you can swim on out. Try and go around pointy things, this in the middle, that all does damage. And once you pass this section, be careful, because there is a spike trap. Wait for it to, there we go, and because it's going to drag you straight down. Now just take the damage here. You're better off taking that damage. It's difficult to avoid. And then into the passage. And this is where the current ends. Excuse me. No, none of that. That wasn't very nice. Taking damage from them spikes on the wall. But I picked up some shotgun shells, swim through to here into this room. So you can shoot a lot of barrels as well in this level to get items. There's a small medpack inside that. And some harpoons. Now just swim out of this room, we can continue along this passage. And you'll get a little bit of a scene. There we go, just wanted to activate that before having yet another save. So a lot of the time I do highly recommend saves. Sometimes it's just like, I'm gonna save, you can if you want. but I definitely recommend it here. So once we enter the room, a current will drag us into a spiky wall. We need to shoot the 2 spheres that it's just shown us. So my best strat is to just swim right up to those. Okay, so swim against the current as best you can. To my left there is a pillar. You want to try and swim around that to the 2nd sphere. Okay. Just... okay, phew. That can be very tough. So once you've done that, the current has gone away and we now have a shark. How wonderful. There's also little sharp, like, disc type things. Just these things here on the side of the columns. So they will do damage as well. Everything's got it out for you. I thought she needed to reload. There we go, that worked out well. Okay, so now it is safe and we can pick up the items in this area. So on the hull of the boat, there's some harpoons. Around near the orca, there's this column, which has a medpack. And just over here on the side where we entered, there's some leafy seaweed stuff we can swim through, and swimming through it actually activates the angel there, which will put our health back up. So if I can see, we can shoot this barrel here. That will give us some oozy clips. And it's quite amusing because the angel statues, if I try and turn, I don't want to actually put my health back up, but if we have a look, it's not an angel anymore. It's kind of a Cthulhu squid type thing. So that's quite funny. But now we have everything from this section and we're going to move on. So come to the hull of the boat, you'll see that where the anchor is, we can actually swim through the boat. But of course, look, more stuff that wants to do damage. So I best top up my health just to be on the safe side. Have a save. And when you're ready, I'm just going to swim for the corner and then just swim straight on down. If you YOLO, you take less damage, it seems. That's how I've worked it out. So now I'm just going to try and grab that item over there, without being too close. And try and turn as well to avoid the spikes coming out of this other wall that's to my right. This is very tight, and when you think you are safe, just like so, you can take damage. So just from here, shoot this barracuda that's in the corner. Pretty easy to do because it's not going too far away. Sort of. Well, there we go. And there is a beam blocking the gate ahead, so just shoot that as well. And now we're going to work on opening up this door. So after shooting the beam, we can open this door, but these doors are kind of tricky. Try not to be too close to them, because that can just scupper everything. You'll not open them, and it's pretty annoying, especially when you're under pressure and you're being pursued. So time your way past this. It can take a moment to get it right. Come on through, don't touch anything. We can shoot the barrels here for a medpack. Okay, and then come over to this window section and we have the lever that's going to open that door, but it is timed. Of course it's timed. Okay, so on your way through, try and stay away from the mesh fencing, whatever it's supposed to be. Time your way through here. Ooh, and we have some horrible little puffer fish now. So just keep on moving. Swim straight on through. Oh, that was so mean. I can't believe it. Okay, that was better. So now we have a brief flyby of this main area that we're going to be working in now. Okay, so it showed us a door at the end, and it kind of emphasized 3 skulls on the wall. So the plan is we need to locate 3 underwater levers that have a skull on them, and then the door will open. So, hey, you get back in there. I saw that. So now I'm gonna just take a moment to grab some items. So firstly, coming into here. And you'll want to pick up the Medpack first, just here. We also have some harpoons right behind me. And that's the reason why. Whoop, whoop, don't get stuck, Lara. If you can't try and notice, this wraith looks a bit like a little jellyfish. It's pretty cute, but sometimes it can be tough to get it to notice the angel. Hey, hey, hey. And also, yeah, you don't really want to go back in there. Even though the angel statue's right there, it's very tough to get your health up because you are being eaten at the same time. So that one's a little annoying. But once that is dealt with, you can swim up to the top of the boat, the ship, just here, and grab some more items. So there's a Medpack, and we can see some harpoons right here as well. So now I will start setting up to pull each lever. So the first one we'll want to set up, just come into here. Okay, time your way through the spikes. We can shoot that just for some items, so we have some harpoons inside and then a Medpack right next to it. And the main thing we came in here for was to pull this lever. So if you watch behind the bars next to me, that hatch has opened. Be careful of these, I want to call them barnacles. I don't think they're barnacles, but the seaweedy stuff. These behind me on the bars, those are what I was pointing out if you didn't know what I was trying to point out previously, that do damage. Like, everything hates you. Just remember that when you're underwater, you probably already know this, but everything hates you. So going quickly, there's a barracuda in the area, but there's a way to kill it. Because we want to come into here next, but you'll need to quickly swim out again, otherwise we'll be hit by a barrel. And there we go. Preemptively, just in case, got my harpoon gun out. But the barrel hits the barracuda pretty much every time. So now that's out of the way, we can swim into this gap and just hover on this tile. Then this barracuda won't see you here. So we can kill it from a safe distance. Awesome stuff. So just grabbing some harpoons here as well. And then we can swim down into the hatch we've opened. So try not to swim all the way to the bottom, just because we'll have a big old crab coming out of nowhere. There it is. So I think you don't really have to kill it, but it might be more convenient to get it out the way. There we go, and just here on the floor are some harpoons. And this is lever number 1 with a skull. And before leaving back through, I'm just going to grab some items at the end here. So there's a Medpack and some flares. So the exit can be tricky to locate. It's quite well hidden, but just look for the foliage there, trying to half cover that. And once we've done that, we will spawn a shark now in this section. Where was it? I think she did target. Oh, yeah, it's right behind me. Nope. Awesome, so that is dealt with, and now we're going to go into what looks like some ruins. So it doesn't matter which order you do pull the levers in, so this is just the order I'm doing it. So mind all the spiky things, be careful. Grab some harpoons here. Time your way past those. And careful at the end, we need to swim up, but look at all the spiky things. Oh, that was pretty good. I always take damage there, but usually not all that much. So that's pretty good actually today. So just grabbing that as well before entering through here. So it briefly, right there, is showing me a door. So I slowed down there so you could see that. Sometimes if you keep on swimming, it just quickly cuts back away to Lara and you don't really know what you've been shown. So quick swimming through that because that's 2 tiles worth of pointy things. Swim past here, just coming into this gap. So the door it showed me actually was this one here. So it's not obvious in the slightest what we're looking at. But just here, shoot the barrel for some more harpoons, and we can see flares here as well. So continuing to loop around, careful of the spikes at the end. Back at the start. Okay, so I tried to slow down again to show you, but once you get back to the start, that door has actually swung around the other way, so we're going to return back the way we came. And here we go, so don't get too close to that door because of the spikes on the other side, you can still take damage. And just there is the lever we want to pull, but clearly we need to flood the area. So coming on in, so obviously main goal, flooding the area. Just going to firstly scout the area for some items. So there's a medpack right there in the corner. Another item in this corner. So we got some flares. And some more harpoons. And I'm gonna climb up onto this elevated section for some grenades. And we have a very suspicious tile right there. If I hop back out of that camera angle, we can see a jump switch. So we need to raise up this tile in order to be able to reach the jump switch. So we need to find 2 more levers that blend in very well. So they do kind of blend in with the decor. So there is one. And the other one is diagonal, just over here. Nice. So now we're just going to hop and grab the ledges. So we can't climb up, but we can hop across to each one. So grabbing this, just come around this corner and press down to hop to the next one. So clearly we can't really climb up anyway, so it's not very big and there's plants and stuff all over the place. Seaweed and nonsense. Okay, and then press down again to jump over to the jump switch. And even though it doesn't show it, you do take damage. I've had very little health here before, and when it's come back to Lara just there, I've been dead. But pulling that spawned 2 zombie creatures. One is to my right, the other one is in the doorway that we've just opened up. So I will go ahead and kill this one, maybe. It's actually out of the doorway. It took a moment to talk about stuff, took damage. So there we go. Just gonna save my explosive rounds by running around. So grabbing the edges, you may need to actually jump to the first one instead of trying to hold action. And all you can do here is just push this block. Flooded. Nice. So we can't drop down, the block is actually in the way down there. So come down to here and the 2 zombies are now gone. Now we've flooded the area. So we've also spawned some, well, not exactly scuba guys, but, well, they're modelled on the scuba guys. They'll throw things at you, but before leaving, you can see I've swum straight up to just grab a secret that we can reach only once we've flooded the section. Almost forgot to pick this up. So now I'm just kind of luring the guy away from the grenade gun, so I can go grab that. Awesome, and now I'm gonna completely ignore the scuba guys. They look pretty cool. Oh no, wrong way, wrong way. So I'm just gonna try and zigzag my way out. Look there, look, they look so cool. You see, zigzag. So they don't come down here either, so that is very good. Nice, one more lever to go. So swim straight on down again. So swim high up because we'll have yet another crab. You can very easily just ignore that one altogether. There it is. And now we can exit back through. And word of warning, we will have some more scuba guys once we're out of here. So time the spikes. Ow, that was so mean. Oh my goodness. They're being very harsh today. No, I was hoping I could just get away with it. Nice. Okay, that was actually a little bit tricky. But moving on to the next lever. So before we do move on to the next lever, you can kind of just see this guy chilling right over here. Don't know what his story is, but well, right below him are some grenades. Awesome. And below this rock structure, you just want to look for an opening. Here it is. So grab this medpack and then save. So we need to look out for a blade. There it is. A current will then grab us. The lever, you just saw it right there. So the current's going to grab us and drag us around. What is happening? Camera, please. So now pull this lever and then just swim downwards out of the way of the blade. Okay. And then give it a moment for the blade to go around. And then just swim down, avoiding the spiky things. There we go, beautiful. And then, because that top lever removes the current, and we can now pull the skull lever and then quickly get out of there. So just turn around, swim down just a little bit to get into the gap. Awesome, the door is open. So on our way in, there's some harpoons right over here. And now as we head on in, there's a skeleton of a shark. That does not bode well at all. So grab the medpack, continue on. What is that? So now, what is it? Fish bait. Laura's thoughts. What a monster. There is no way that any of my harpoons will be able to take on this prehistoric behemoth. It's also safe to assume that its bile is dangerous and should be avoided, but perhaps I can draw the creature's attacks towards something that can injure it. Note, direct the creature's missile to destroy the 4 giant pearls. If the creature gets trapped, use the blinking teleporter above to reset its position. So basically, I've not had this problem, but it seems there can be a few bugs or whatnot where it can just get stuck. So that's how to fix that problem. So, saving. I probably could have saved sooner, but it doesn't matter. So here we see one of the pearls. This is the most obvious one, so heading for this one first. Just pointing out above this opening is another opening. So in this section I do recommend you keep saving because it can just be incredibly tough. You can wait ages for nothing to happen and then something happens and you instantly die. So you do not want to get hit by the projectiles. So if you're too close to the pearl and it gets blown up by the projectile, you also take some damage. It's not instant death, but it is a lot of damage. So you can also listen out, which makes me realize the music was supposed to play. There's no music. It's supposed to be intense underworld music playing. Where you can't hear anything. You kind of just heard the projectile just then, but nothing happened. So, dang it, you see how quick it is though. You heard the projectile. So that's a good demonstration there. So I was also gonna say, if the music's playing, you may want to just wait for the music to end and then just have a save, because you just can't hear anything with the music. And you do need to just be in the way to lure a projectile, which is very annoying. Okay, that is Pearl 1 down. Not sure if I did say this already, but recommend a save before and after. Oh, that was so dumb. I was thinking, where am I going? And then I just instantly died anyway. Okay, is it dead? So once the first pearl is blown up, that barracuda shows up and you can swim up and out of the gap. You might want to just give it a moment for the barracuda to swim down into the gap. They're so annoying because they just kind of stop you from moving and take chunks out of you while they're doing it. But that's why it's a good job to save. Just keep saving in this section. So that's the opening I was talking about. So I could have swum out like I kind of did before, but it died anyway. So I could have swum out and swum back into here instead of swimming through the gap here. Careful of everything that's gonna hurt you. Swim past the spikes and then take either a right or a left to avoid the barrel. Swim on in. We need to pull this lever. So that's opened up access to another pearl. We will have a scuba dude. Oh, dang it. Okay, so I will top up my health. I'm gonna start being stubborn because I kind of wanted to get to a certain point, then use a med pack, but I feel like it's probably not gonna work out. And I mean, look at my med packs. I'll be fine. Yeah, I do get pretty frustrated in this section because it's very RNG. And as I've said, it's long-winded. You can be waiting for ages for something to happen. And look at that health. I could have survived previously on that without using a med pack. I'm not going to dwell on it because it's all fine. But as I've said, this is the level that makes you chug your med packs. So anyway, I just shot under the barrel for some harpoons, now taking a left right here because this will lead us to where I opened up access to the pearl. So here we go. I'm gonna turn around so we can see. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Well, that was unexpected. I'm fine, but now I have no health. Dang it. Whatever. But you can see why I tell you, just keep saving in this section. Just keep saving. But now I need to locate two doorways, one of which obvious. The other one, I'm gonna go this way first. Ow, yeah, so yeah. That happens too when you're trying to open a door. So that was close. Right, swimming out. Trying to zigzag. Don't get too close to these doors as well, by the way. Oh, now I've triggered the music. Why? But anyway, swimming into here. Swim straight up because we've got the jellyfish. At least my health is a little better now. I didn't take damage. Okay, cool. Right, open up the door so we can get the big old fish to shoot the projectile. And this is... yeah. You'll not hear the projectile with the music. I don't know why this is only spawned... well, the music has only started playing now. And also talking is very distracting. Doing the commentary is actually kind of tough. Just here. I feel like I'm just gonna keep moving, but in front of the doorway. Woohoo! You see, it did the trick. That spawned a barracuda. Once you've killed the pearl, that came out weird. You see the commentary, it's not working out. Barracuda, get out of the way. Awesome, and over by the plant is a med pack. I heard you shooting missiles. Stop it. I'm gonna hide in the bush and have a save. But this is the thing, save it before you get to a pearl and after it's been shot. It works out better and there's less anger. Oh my goodness, go away. Go away. Get your big old face away from me. Ooh. A barrack. Oh no, why? You see. Wait, what? Oh, am I alive though? Well, yeah, I am alive because there's music. I'm not alive now, the music stopped. I can't believe how lucky I got there. So many times I have been killed while opening that door. But once that pearl is destroyed, you spawn a barracuda, so if you're in the room you want to try and get out quick, but it's very tough because it's pushing you against the wall and just taking chunks out of you at the same time. You do want to kill it because it's going to follow you if you don't. Okay, so let me explain. When the final pearl is destroyed, you instantly get the view of the big anglerfish getting dragged away with the current as it's dead. So it's gone. If you hear music, because yes, you can get hit by the impact, you might get hit by the missile and not realize. But you won't know until it cuts back to Lara. But if there's music, you are safe. If it's silent when the fish is being dragged by the current, you're dead. Sorry. But that's how it works. So I had to just take a big old detour right over the top of here because, well, there were no other ways to do this. I was pulling my hair out basically. But you saw the pad to swim over if the fish is stuck, if you need to reset it. So that's that. It's not glowing anymore. We can grab this Medpack. We can also just calm ourselves. Stop getting so angry. Swim through this door, which is now open. Grab these harpoons. You might need to just turn around because she struggles to grab those for some reason. And open up this door. So the barracuda, as I've said, will follow you. It can be in here while you're trying to pull the lever. So through here, there's a Medpack right there. And now from here, there's actually two paths you can take. One has a secret, one does not. So first I will show you the route without the secret. So let me just have a save here. Okay, so without the secret, we're gonna head through this way.
The oxygen tank. It's damaged. I must find air.
So without the secret, you are limited by breath now. So swimming through here, we have an air pocket. We can grab this Medpack as well. And this is a very good place to save from the air pocket if you're taking this route. So I know I did just save, but that was because that's where the paths separate. So now we actually have quite a swim to do. So swim straight ahead through the plants, the foliage. So that's hiding the path. So through here, we can grab a Medpack. And also you can't take both routes. You can't grab the secret and then come back and grab the items because the paths close up. They stop you doing that. They know what you're thinking. Okay, kill the barracuda, grab some whatever that is. Can't concentrate. And then we need to swim up through the ceiling. Now swim high because we've got some spikes through here. And here's the air pocket. Nice. So now just pull this lever. Okay. Swim down into this room below. And then swim straight on out and end the level. So now let me show you the route with the secret. Okay, so one thing you can do, you can chime the secret. So swim up through the ceiling just here. And you actually can return back without claiming the items. So I will get the items though. So we have some poison harpoons and some explosive harpoons over here. And on the other side of this meshing, we can see some shotgun shells there. You may want to leave those behind. Let me check my health. It's not the best. And I'm just gonna save some time by having a save here. Right, I'll show you why. We'll have some horrible pufferfish. You want to land right on top of this to grab this. And these really do look at my health. They get you good. They are on you constantly. These are brutal. So yeah, it is easier if you try to just be on them and then press action. Once you get to here, look at my health. Jeez, you'll get a wraith. So come through here, we can open this door. We're in a similar spot where we were before. Swim up. Oh, get through there, come on. So that angel statue is active now. I nearly went to get some air, we don't need to. And we can hear some scuba guys. So open the exit to leave. And what we actually can do, hopefully the scuba guys won't get me, but we actually can return and grab an item. So swim down here, mind the stuff on the wall. My health is really low. We can grab this. And so when I say areas get blocked off, you see we swam through this spike trap before. That's closed off now. I'm gonna try and ignore the enemies and just get out of town. So swim down after pulling the lever. Oh my goodness, where are you? Can't touch this. Here we go. So this is where I will have a save. Okay, and so I will end the level here and we will begin from this spot next time. So the underwater levels in any game are always brutal, so it's kind of tough. And now we have a pretty long level ahead of us. I think this is probably the longest level of the game coming up next. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.